Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. We're going to preview some Game 1 college football. Guys, for opening week of college football, we got some massive games this year. Usually I like to say it's, the little sisters of the poor, the cupcake games that put on a schedule. But we got some blockbusters, and let's start with one, BYU and LSU. You got BYU taking on an SEC team. Ralph, I'll go to you. Over the years, BYU, being an independent, they got to work to get their schedule filled, but they don't dodge teams. I mean, this is a team that always puts good teams on their schedule. They don't, duck anybody. But are they biting off too much here with LSU?
Well, the line says that they are. Now, if we're talking about the game, LSU is a team that historically has poor quarterback play, starts slow on offense, has their issues, plays great defense. So, when I'm looking at this, and anytime I have LSU giving double digits to a team, I'm going to look at the dog. And, totals are just starting to come out in college football as we're doing this in mid-August. But, I think this is a game that, with a total anywhere 50 or less, I would start to lean with the under in this game in a lower scoring game.
Bryan, BYU, they lost their two best offensive players from last year's team. Taysom Hill, the quarterback, gone, and all-time leading rusher Jamal Williams is gone as well. But they do have experience at quarterback because Taysom Hill, as good as he was, unfortunately was so injury-prone in his career at BYU that Tanner Magnum, actually has had 13 starts the last two seasons. So they're not going to be taking a big step down. And if you remember when Tanner Magnum first came in for Hill 2 years ago, he had those couple games where he pulled them out at the end, the last-second win. So this is a guy that's got confidence. What do you think about BYU?
Yeah, with him in the lineup, they're able to throw the ball a little bit more downfield. They just don't have the running attack from the quarterback that they did under the other quarterback. BYU is known for having big guys in the trenches. I mean, that's what they've always done. They're more of a Midwest and Nebraska type of team. So they're able to go in. They're not going to be out physical in LSU. I don't think they have as much talent as LSU does. LSU's defense is going to be one of the best defenses they face all season long. But they've made a lot of changes at LSU. They brought in some coordinators and obviously the new head coach. I think LSU as a team, as the year goes on, is going to become much better as the year goes on. But as Rolf pointed out, it's tough to lay double digits with this team where they never have a good quarterback. So I'm in agreement. I think the BYU situation right here, the under and a low-scoring game and BYU taking the points is probably the way I would go.
Well, this is my pick, and I am in agreement with you guys. That's scary, all three of us on the same side. BYU plus the points. This is the best time for BYU to play LSU. They do have the new offensive coordinator, and as the season progresses, I think LSU is going to do some things down the road. They have the Pitt coordinator, Matt Canada, that absolutely in 1 year turned the Pitt program around. Pitt had one of the most prolific offenses last year, and Pitt has never been known for their offense. And they actually upset Clemson last year, went toe-to-toe with the national champion. So LSU is going to be good, but it's going to be later in the year. BYU, because they have played so many tough teams early in the season, I don't think they're going to be intimidated by LSU. It is the second year for head coach Shiitake. He's a defensive-minded quarterback or coach. I think they'll be able to hold their own against LSU, who's going to have some growing pains early on with this new system. And I'm going to go ahead and take the points in this one and look for BYU to keep it close.
One thing about this is LSU from the SEC has Alabama circled, A&M circled. BYU, this is the biggest circle on their calendar. Boom. We could start the year national TV down in Houston. Big motivational edge.
Absolutely. Go ahead and take BYU plus. Right now, currently, we're taping this in mid-August. The line is 13, and I'm actually seeing some 12.5 starting to pop up too. So some money is coming in on BYU. Jump on that. And guys, hey, if you want to save $10 on a package, use coupon code KICKOFF10. That's KICKOFF10, and you can get $10 off a package at WagerTalk.com. It's good for one use per household. Check it out at WagerTalk. We'll be back with more here at WagerTalk.com.